Welcome in, humanity, to another edition of Thirsty the Truth Thursday, June 4th, 2026 on my channel, TSAT, which stands for Truth, Supersedes All Things at All Times, no matter what, and PFE, which stands for Plan for Everything at All Times, no matter what, family. Let's get right in here and start with the first theme song for Thirsty the Truth Thursday. It already starts off by saying the Sphinx really is undeniably an African structure. When you know the true fact, reality, logic, and objectivity, past and present of human activities, this is a no-brainer. But let's listen in to the first theme song. Let's get it.
The Sphinx really is an undeniably African structure.
Facts in the
It's
truth.
only when you preview it from profile view that you really get a appreciation for how African the Sphinx is. I shouldn't be called the Sphinx. We know the name Heru Akhet, or at least that's the name that's been given to it, which means Heru on the horizon, or if you want to have my transliteration, I would say faces upon the horizon, or great face on the horizon. Heru Akhet. It really is a very African structure. It's a beautiful, beautiful profile, and as much as it's been destroyed, it's almost impossible to erase that kind of distinct Africanity. So it's almost irrelevant that the nose has been blown off, because what remains is probably even more African than anything that could be denied.
That's true.
Josa has polyphism, but I would say it's not as pronounced as this, or it could be close. Yeah, here we go. Heru Akhet, the great face, or the faces upon the horizon in real life.
Family, we're the mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity. Every single human species you know today, every race of human species that came from the black man and black woman. I want y'all to know and understand that. That's the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity. Past and present, history and archaeology and genetics can show and prove in every other way that we're the mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity, family. So welcome on in to my multi-purpose, multifaceted, multinational news channel, where I speak and spit the truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity to humans. Niggas. All humans is niggas, and all niggas is human. They're synonymous with each other. Niggas and human, humans and niggas. Because the nigga human species is the most demon, devil, Lucifer, Satan, diabolical species known to planet Earth or any other planet or galaxies. Because the human nigga human species mass murder, rape, torture, and starve every single second of every single day all other humans. Not only that, these human nigga species mass murder, rape, torture, and starve all the other living, breathing, reproducing species on the motherfucking planet Earth. There should be warning signs on all the other planets and the galaxies and other galaxies that got pictures of humans. If these people come to your motherfucking planet, destroy their plane, destroy their ship, and try to backtrack where they came from and destroy where they came from. If it's Earth, aliens, that's what you better do. Because if not, if humans get to your motherfucking planet, they bring in LGBTQ, they bring in Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Islam, they bring in all the social medias, they bring in the Gucci, they bring in the Louis Vuitton and all the whips and chains and all of that. They bring in the sexy and dime pieces and all of that shit, man. They bring in the intelligence and Republican and Democrat. They gonna bring a whole bunch of shit to destroy your motherfucking planet if human human species get to your planet. Do we understand that? I'm gonna digress. It's Thirsty the Truth Thursday. I'm gonna read this excerpt out of the book. I'll read, family, past and present history. This is about George G.M. James. It's called Stolen Legacy. This is my second time reading it. But like I said a couple videos ago, I had to reread it again to get some certain dates and times down. But I'm going to read one excerpt out of here by George G.M. James and Stolen Legacy. Page 154 in the book, it says, "In this way, the Greeks stole the legacy of the African continent and called it their own. And as has already been pointed out, the result of this dishonesty has been the creation of an erroneous world opinion that the African continent has made no contribution to civilization because her people are backwards and low in intelligence and culture." The motherfuckers that stole it, man. So the facts is, like I said, when you know the past and present facts and truth of humans and their activities and actions, family, all this other shit, these religions, all this shit that you niggas talk about, it's laughable. Niggas don't even know the histories of their religion, the 5 W's of their belief system. Go study the 5 W's. Do the Carfax check on your belief system. See when it came, how it came, who brought it, where. You niggas don't even know this basic shit, man. I'm gonna digress. Stolen Legacy by George G. M. Zanes. Like he said, the Greeks stole the legacy of the African continent and called it their own. And as has already been pointed out and proven, the results of this dishonesty has been the creation of an erroneous world opinion that the African continent has made no contributions to civilization because her people are backwards and low in intelligence and culture. And we gave humanity all that. We even gave humanity breath. Because what no other humans breathing before the African man and woman nigga human. Do we understand that? I'm gonna digress because that's gonna go over niggas. That's gonna go over niggas' heads, and niggas gonna start talking about gods and religions and political parties and social medias and all this other shit, man, and how they don't like themselves and everything white. They love like degrees and Oscars and Grammys and championship trophies and all the stuff, man. If it ain't white, man, it ain't right on planet fucking Earth, especially in America, man. You show me a nigga, black man or woman in America or around the world, I show you a motherfucker that love white motherfuckers and want to be white. I'm gonna digress, family. We're gonna go to this next theme song, family. Let's listen to what Erykka Badu say. And I've heard this and read this before. Maybe not by the same person, but let's listen in and see what she's saying. See, I deal with if it's the truth or not. Not who's saying it, not why they saying it, not how aggressive or not aggressive they saying it, not what words they using. Is it true or not? Because that's what it should all follow. Shouldn't we? You niggas don't. I understand it. Let's get it.
85% of the people on the planet are followers. 10%.
85% of the humans on planet Earth are followers. I say it's a little more than that, but go ahead. 10% of the people are what?
Of the people on the planet are creators or leaders.
10% of the humans on the motherfucking planet are creators and leaders. 10%.
And 5% of the people are observers.
And 5% are observers, bringing up a whole totality of 100%. Basic math. Let's get it.
So when you got 85% of the people who are willing to follow, the 10% who are able to create something are going to capitalize off of that. And the 5% are usually the ones who are assassinated or shunned or discredited because they can see everything that's going on.
The 5% are usually mass murder, raped, and tortured. Malcolm X, King, Medgar Evers, Fred Hampton, the Black Panther Party, Nat Turner, Thomas Sankara, Patrice Lumumba, many, many others. The 5% that know what the fuck going on get castrated, discredited, mass murder, raped, and tortured, wiped the fuck out, teeth cut out, dipped in acid, cut up in little bitty pieces. Because they know everything that's going on. They trying to teach the 85% about what the 10% is doing. And the 10% is like, nah, nigga, we chop, chop, stab, stab. That's what they say. I just me reinterpret it. Let's get it.
And they would ruin it all for the 10%. So the reason why it's so easy to do that is because people are willing to be led.
Willing, huh?
So now you see this thing. Most people are not actually lost. They are just waiting for someone to tell them where to go. And that is how the system was built. Because if you notice, the most dangerous person on earth is not the loudest one in the room. It's the one who stopped needing permission to think for themselves.
Think for themselves, huh?
That is why identity work.
Malcolm X said once, black people, black men and women and children are intellectually independent to think for their motherfucking self. I done put that video out so many fucking times, man. Let's get it.
It's not optional. Because until you know who you are always going to be available to whoever someone else wants you to be.
Facts.
And that is what my free purpose alignment workbook helps you with. The link is in my bio. Grab.
The truth, fact, reality, logic, and objectivity was just told there. Let's get into some definitions. Like I told y'all and promised y'all yesterday, I do definitions over here and do breakdowns of stuff that niggas just talk about. Unapologetically or unapologetic. That's me. I'm unapologetically the mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity. My race is. I'm unapologetically the mothers and fathers and gods and goddesses of humanity. I'm unapologetically willing to fight, die, and kill for the hundreds of trillions and trillions of dollars that the European and the Arabic owe us, for the mass murder, rape, and torture and slave trades they done to us under Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam. It's a motherfucking fact if you knew past and present histories of your religion, but niggas gonna say, nah, that ain't true, and don't know no fucking history at all. But nonetheless, it is what it is. I stand with the truth here. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel expeditiously, immediately, and any other term that means fast and in a motherfucking hurry. Do we understand that? You smart, so-called high intellect, high IQ, smart, intelligent, sexy niggas. Unapologetically describes not feeling, showing, or expressing a regret or shame for your actions, beliefs, or identity. That's me. Yeah, man. I don't show no motherfucker regret or no shame or no actions or beliefs or identities against the fact that I'm the mother and father, God, and goddess of humanity. My race is. Nigga, I ain't shamed for that. Hell no, I ain't shamed for that, man. You better get the fuck out of here, man. And I don't give a fuck about your beliefs, nigga, or whatever you identify with. I identify with the truth, which is we the mothers and fathers and gods and goddess of humanity. The black race is. It is what it is. Context and usage. Depending on the situation, the word can vary different meanings. The word can vary different meanings. Bold confidence, often used as a positive trait to describe someone who is fiercely proud, authentic, and stands by their principles without backing down. That's definitely me. Unapologetically, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm unapologetically the brothers and fathers and gods and goddess of all you other motherfucking non-black humans. By truth and facts and reality. Defiance, stubbornness. It can also refer to a negative or rigid attitude where someone refuses to acknowledge they made a mistake, even when called out for poor behavior. This the European and his mom and child, and the Arab man and his mom and child for they motherfucking slave trades that they done under motherfucking gods and don't want to pay us back the hundreds of trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that they owe us in tangible and capital. This refers to them. Do we understand it? Let's go to the last definition. Oh, two more. Insecure. Family. We learning these words, man, so you can't just say them until you understand what they are. Then you can really look at the word and say, damn, that's me, man. So I got to stop calling everybody that because that's me. See, I just admitted to that. I'm unapologetically. I just admitted it. See? Accountable. That's me. Good and bad or indifferent, that's me. Unapologetically, the mothers and fathers and gods and goddess of humanity. Do we understand that? Insecure. Generally means lacking safety, stability, or self-confidence. The term is most commonly used to describe a person who doubts their own abilities or worth. But it can also refer to physical objects, situation, or digital systems that are not adequately protected. The exact meaning depends on the context. In a relationship or personal life, someone who is insecure lacks self-confidence. That's most human niggas I know. They don't have no respect for their motherfucking self. So they feels inadequate unless they got white people shit and white people degrees and pats on the backs and accomplishments. If the white man ain't patting and the white woman ain't patting the niggas on their back, most niggas in America feel inadequate. Worries excessively about what others thinks of them. That's most nigga humans. That's why they got all these social medias and all that, man. They want to be somebody else. It often involves a deep-seated fear for rejection, failure, or not being enough. These niggas don't never feel like they're enough if they not as close as possible in every way, mentally, physically, and spiritually, to the white man, woman, and child, or the Arab man, woman, and child, depending on what religion they follow. Some of these niggas are Arabic, but still love everything white. So they got like multiple personalities. They part of Islam, but the white mom and daddy in America still they mom and daddy, even though Islam is their motherfucking religion. The white man, his mom and child, still they motherfucking mom and daddy, and they love them like Allah and Muhammad. Most niggas that's Muslims. I'm gonna digress, especially in America. She felt insecure about her presentation skills and hesitated to speak up in the meeting. Do we understand? I'm just giving y'all the basis right now, man. We ain't going overboard because you niggas need to be lifetime students and lifetime teachers, man. You got to start from you got to crawl first. And I'm crawling with you niggas first because all this shit is basic, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. Our greats and our African pharaohs and kings and queens and gods and goddesses that ran Africa before there was any Europeans, before there was any Asians, before there was any Arabs or any other race. It was just us. We have been here and done this. Ain't nothing new under the sun. All the math, science, astrology, art, everything, man. It was us. It is what it is, man. Selfish. Get all the way up here so we can read this, man. Definitions. Selfish. Being selfish means caring primarily about your own needs, interests, or advantages, typically without considering the feelings or well-being of others. That's the most nigga humans, with no accountability and no truth in them at all. It involves putting yourself first, often to the point of being inconsiderate, ungenerous, or dismissive of those around you. Key characteristics: ignoring others, making decisions that benefit you while completely disregarding the impact of anyone else. Nigga, if that's you, that's you. That's most nigga humans. Entitlement. Expecting special treatment, attention, or resources without being willing to offer the same in return. Oh, we're going to read that one again. Entitlement. Expecting special treatment, attention, or resources without being willing to offer the same in return. That sound like some equality shit, but niggas ain't really about no equality for real. Lack of empathy. Failing to recognize or care about what other people are going through. Let's read that one again as well. Failing to recognize or care about what other people are going through. Let's get this last video set up by Mr. Nitty Fuller. It's going to be the title of this video today on Thursday, the Truth Thursday. Masters in Psychology. Real quick, family. Couple things that I sent out on my text message to my small group of people, since I don't have no social media but YouTube, and I've never had any other ones. I'm for real about this, man. I don't have to show. I don't ever want your money. None of that, man. It's just all education and medication. I'm a lifetime student and lifetime teacher. And as long as I'm learning and teaching, as long as I keep learning, I'm going to keep teaching, family, until I'm dead. That's just what it is. That's how I work. That's how I'm wired. I love it, man. Like you love all your social medias and all your materialism that you put in, on, and around your body, times that times a trillion, gazillion, bazillion. And that's how much I love this lifetime student and lifetime teaching and my lifetime health. Because health is your motherfucking wealth and wealth is your health. So without them two things, I'm not nothing. How you love all that other shit, that's how I love my health, and that's how I love this education and medication. I'm going to digress. Let's go. A couple questions and statements, family, for you to just think about today on Thursday, the Truth Thursday, man. Keep it to yourself and just start observing motherfuckers, because people's actions show you who they are when they're around you and when they ain't around you, man. When you buying someone, when you buying someone else something, family, it's the price that counts. I'm gonna say that one more time. When you buying someone else something, it's the price that counts. When someone else is buying you something, it's the thought that counts. Listen to these next three too. Who has sacrificed financially for you in your lifetime? Who has sacrificed financially for you? Who has went all out for you like you have went all out for them? If the answer to those two questions is no one, then you already know the answer. Some things, family, just don't need to be said because they already been said by motherfuckers' actions or lack thereof. Mr. Nitty Fuller, even if you skip everything I said, this 18, and go straight to this, listen to how Mr. Nitty Fuller, the GOAT, the God, Mr. True Fact, Reality, Logic, and Objectivity, Master Teacher, Grandmaster Teacher, Mr. Nitty Fuller, breaks down this. They are masters in psychology. Pay close attention and get you a notebook to take down some notes of what Mr. Nitty Fuller is saying. And definitely go read his book, family. It's a must read by all races of all ages everywhere on planet Earth. They should have it in every language. I'm going to digress. Let's go.
Listen.
If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now, sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. Well, in answer to the last question, first, no, different white supremacists are very skilled, very adaptable, the most sophisticated ones. They know the white code. So they say, okay, here comes the black guy who, you know, works down on the dock and whatnot, and he likes hip-hop. So, okay, so I'll learn a little bit about hip-hop, you know, and so that way I can talk to him a little bit about him. He'll be relaxed and what.
Not only will I talk to him a little bit about hip hop, I own all the record labels and all the companies and everything that you can produce this music on to let other niggas hear it as well and perform on all the stages that you perform on. It's all ours. That's what the white man's mama and my white mama, daddy, and child always say in America and globally. Let's go.
Whatnot. And then I can talk to him about other things that I want him to do that'll fit me. Okay? So they'll do that. See, the white supremacists, they are masters of psychology.
Masters.
I mean, you know, they're the best psychologists in the world.
Facts.
They know how the mind works. They know how to make a black person laugh. They know how to make them cry. They know how to make them sad. They know how to do all of this. Why? Because they spend full time studying us.
Full time.
All right? We don't spend any time studying them.
Who we study?
We spend full time studying us.
Sound like a
plan. We don't really learn anything.
She said, Mr. Neely Fuller said, we spend full time studying us, other niggas. That's why we don't learn and know nothing. And the white man, his mom and child said, yes, that's part of our program. I'm gonna digress.
About the world that we are, the real world.
The real world, real life.
Because we spend all our time watching each other. One slave at the bottom of the ship watching the other slave at the bottom of the ship.
2 slaves watching at each other.
How much are you going to learn from that?
2 slaves watching each other at the bottom of the ship and showing off to each other.
Except how to have contempt for people who are enslaved, which is what we do. And that's why we go at each other every chance we get.
Every chance we get.
All right. We're down at the bottom of the ship hitting each other with our chains.
Hitting each other.
And we're chained now to the ship, the slave ship. That hasn't changed.
That hasn't changed.
So we spend our time doing what? Fighting each other in the bottom of the ship.
Yep.
And every now and then the captain of the ship or the sailors in charge, whatnot, white, they come down and splash water on us or something. You know, turn the hose on us on them if they got one sophisticated that, you know, and break up the fight, you know, so that they can get some sleep. Because that's all it is. And they don't care about us. I mean, you know, just break up the fight so we can get some sleep. You're disturbing us. You dark people, you slaves and whatnot. The captain has to get his rest. The captain can't put up with all that noise that you sometimes make. They don't mind you fighting each other as long as you don't kill each other, because we got to use you. Okay? We'll let a few of you die. I mean, you know, that goes with the trade. That's part of the business.
The business.
That's basically what it's all about.
Told so much truth they had to bring in a motherfucking commercial. Cool you niggas off.
As a person, if you're not classified as white, then you are something less than white. By less meaning you're supposed to have less power. Less choices than a person who is classified as white.
Facts.
In all 9 areas of activity, wherever you are on the planet. It doesn't make any difference what shade of black you might be. Black, brown, red, yellow, beige, slang term, red bone, whatever. If the question is, are you white or not?
That's it.
You don't even have to go into the shades of color. Shades of color, just shades of color.
Just shades of color.
white is non-color. That's why
Non-color.
they call people of color colored people. People that have color.
Uh-huh.
If you're white, white is not a color except when you're talking about paint. If you're
Uh-huh.
talking about people, you're talking about a category of people who are supposed to be eligible to be white supremacists. That doesn't say, you know, a lot of black people are white.
Uh-huh.
If you look at their skin color, they're really white.
Uh-huh.
We got some of them in our families, extended families, if not in the immediate families, so-called.
Facts.
All right? Even though in the system of white supremacy, there's no such thing as a black family anyway.
Hell no.
I mean, that's a myth. That's something made up.
Made
That's
up.
something black people walk around thinking they got.
Thinking they got
Prisoners of war don't have families.
slaves don't have
All right?
family, man.
That's not logical. That's not true.
Show the fuck ain't.
You cannot be a prisoner of war and have anything. You don't even have yourself.
You ain't even got your motherfucking self.
Family. And the white supremacists prove that over and over again.
Every second of every day.
Right in our face.
All
you
the
don't have
time.
nothing. You don't even have yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You just got me as your boss. That's all you got.
That's it.
And it'll stay that way. And that's what drives you black people crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't understand how we do that.
Uh-huh.
And what your status really is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're crazy like we have made you.
Yeah.
And you act crazy. And you will be in this state as long as I have power over you. We have to understand that. Prisoners of war. I keep saying that over and over again. What does a prisoner of war have? That's the question. A prisoner of war has nothing. Even when they think they have something. Once you're a prisoner of war, you're just a number.
A number.
And once you're a prisoner of war in the system of white supremacy, you're just a color.
Just a color.
That's all that you have. And you don't even have that.
Nuh-uh.
Because the white supremacists would walk up to you and say what color you are, you know, on any given day.
Facts.
All right? Or what color anything is. If the white supremacists say, you look up at a black person, you say, oh, the sky is blue. And the white supremacist said, no.
Nah, nigga.
The sky is gray. And the black person will say, well, I'm looking at it, and I can see, I know a blue sky. I ain't afraid. And the white supremacists say, what did I say, boy? I say the sky.
Whatever they say goes. They told you is Jesus, God, Allah, Moses, all these niggas in these religions, and all of this, and you niggas just went with it, man. And some niggas say, nah, man, I know the history. They be like, white motherfuckers about to tell, like, nah, we don't give a fuck about the truth. We telling you what we talking about. We don't give a fuck about the truth and the facts and reality. We telling you what our truth is. And our truth is, nigga, you ain't shit.
Sky is great. Now, you going to prove to me that the sky is blue? What are you going to use as proof? Well, I got sense. I can see it. I can see that the sky is blue. I know blue when I see it. The sky is blue today. It ain't gray. And the white supremacist said, what did I just say to you? They say, well, are you going to make me say that the sky is blue? Now, that's the white supremacist talking to a black person anywhere on this planet.
Anywhere on the planet.
Are you going to make me say that? When I just told you, boy, that the sky is gray? Yeah, but nothing. Yeah, but you don't overrule me under any circumstance. I don't care what you're looking at. You say you got a wife. I say you haven't. Your wife belongs to me. Now, prove that she doesn't.
Prove that she don't.
Because I can prove that she does because I own you. And that means what? And this is very important.
Very
when the
important.
white supremacists are talking. If I own you, what do you own?
Nothing.
Just answer that question. Stop and think about it. If somebody owns me, then what do I own?
Nothing.
I don't own anything.
Nothing.
Because whoever owns me owns everything that I claim is mine.
Facts.
And that gets back to that answer about somebody saying something about a basketball player. You know, having this and having that. Under the system of white supremacy, if you're black, you have absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Not even the privilege of calling yourself black if a white supremacist say you're brown, like somebody just called in and said, or you're yellow, or you're blue. Why? Because I said so, boy. Because I said so, gal. Now, you prove to me that I'm lying. And I just showed you, you bet not tell me that I lied.
Tell me I'm fucking lying.
Because I can hurt you,
I fuck
and
you
you
up.
cannot hurt me.
Facts.
That's the bottom line, folks.
The bottom line to it, yep.
That's the bottom line. I can hurt you
and
a whole lot more than you can hurt me. And every non-white person on this planet that ever attempted to do that, we laugh at them.
Laugh at them.
And we say, bring it on.
Bring it on.
Because now that's the bottom line. Can you prove it by force?
By force.
Because that's what you're going to take to do it, to change what I just showed you.
Facts.
Sky being gray instead of blue.
That book that you see right there is a must-read, family, and change your fucking life. Thirsty the Truth Thursday.